Good morning. It is day 15, I think. Yeah, 15. I actually had to pay my car payment today. Using the slightly different sound today. I usually like using my other earpiece. That does pick up more stuff. Usually when this thing's inside, for some reason it gets a thump, thump, thump. But today I was just going to skip doing a 13-day or 31-day thingy, but I'll just do a quick 5-minute one, just a what I'm doing in the day type of thing, or what I did today type of thing. I'm doing trying to get some batch filming done. I keep saying I was going to get some batch filming done, but there's always seems to be something else you need to get freaking done. So, today it's just been one of them days that, you wake up really early in the morning, earlier than you plan. And then you're like, oh, good, I can sleep in for another 2 hours. And your brain says, no, you got to do this, do this, do this, do this. So I did get a lot done. So I figure I might as well, since I've gotten a lot done today, I started my sourdough bread. It's getting raising up here, and I'm going to go and make that. And it has some rosemary in it. And it smells very sourdough-ish. Went to the training and got to sit behind the wheel and do the test for the air brakes. And I realized after 23 years, I've completely forgotten how to do that type of stuff. You get behind the wheel and you're like, if you've ever been a truck driver, a truck driver is like, you roll out of bed, you get behind the wheel, you make sure the air is airing up and staying up and no weird sounds. Then you do your pull test and maybe even get out and do an inspection to make sure nothing's dripping and stuff. And you can go down the road without actually having 5 minutes later having the thing go bleh. So, you do a quick inspection, you get up, you walk around, you get back in the truck, maybe go find you a cup of coffee, use the restroom while your truck warms up or cools off or whatever, and then start pulling out. You do a pull test, doing a rolling pull test, make sure your trailer's still hooked up behind you, that type of stuff. But doing that type of stuff is not how you pass a test. And so today, I'm like, okay, the first thing you do is, what is the first thing I do? Oh yes, we turn on the switch. Then you let the thing go, make all its noises and stuff. And then you wait. And then the second thing you do is it fan the brakes or is it push and hold the brakes? Oh no, it's build the air pressure up. So then you build the air pressure up. And what's the third thing you do? Or is that the second thing you do? Might be the third thing you do. Oh yeah, then you fan the brakes down. You make sure all the alarms go off, and then the air brake goes. That way you can't go anywhere when that happens. And then the fourth thing is like, okay, I already did that. You did that. Okay, the fourth thing or the third thing, and then you go and do you did the fan, you did the thing, you did that, you build it back up, and then you do the press and hold, where you press it, make sure that PSI doesn't go down more than 3% after you make sure you turn it on. And you gotta make sure you shut the door, because the buses doors will be open sometimes. And then you make sure your seatbelt sinks, because then that's one of the things they feel like. And then you go do that. And then when that's done, then you're like, okay, it's press and hold, the air sinks. Okay, now there's one more. Oh yes, the pull test, which is, I usually do that when I'm getting up to go. I do a pull and just let the trailer hold it back. And then I do a rolling pull test, which you roll and you make sure the trailer doesn't come unhooked, because sometimes when they're heavy, they'll come unhooked. Or somebody in the middle of the night who is a sweetheart will come by and go with your happy hooker. And unhook you. Very lovely. And I have a bee in here again. I just let the cat in, and then every time I let the cat in, the bugs and flies and the bees come in. Anyways, but then, go and do that, and you do, push the brake, make sure the brakes are holding and everything and that stuff. So you finally get all that done, and then after everyone's like, dude, if I was doing a test right now, I would have failed. So that was my day. And then he had to do the inspection inside the bus, make sure all the lights are working, all the fans are working, the air things are working. And then you're like you go from one bus to another. You're like, which button is that? Oh, which button is that? Okay, you push this button first and then that button. There's 30 buttons right next to you. And you're like going, okay, that has a fan thingy. So I'm assuming that goes to one of the fans. No, that goes to the heater. Okay, so it's not the heater. Okay, it does have an HE something in it. Okay, that's good. Okay, and then we push this one. Okay, that turned off all the fans. Oh, that's for the railroad crossing. Okay, you got that and done. And then you push this button. Where's the lights? Where's the flashers? Oh, I don't know what I did there. But yeah, that was one of those things today, because just learning where all the buttons are and all that fun stuff, and looking completely of course, I go in after the guy who is like, this, and this. I'm like, how the hell does you remember all that stuff? I'm like, you do this, and I think you do this. And maybe you do that. Yeah, so it's been one of them days. Then I came home and actually watched Bad Boys 2. I'm like, you know what? I've been going. I'm going to do and relax a little bit. And, finished off the bread and hanged out with the cat and the rabbit and cleaned my dishes. So, accomplishments. And now it's time for this. My happy planner. I love making it everything all pretty and stuff. And so I'm going to go do some happy planner. And that was my day today. I do have a couple things I have been writing out, so I'm going to do a couple skits. One of them is the interview. Basically, the interview you don't want to do. I had one that's like if you're interviewing to be a child in child care services, what not to say. And then I have another one for like cooks and stuff that I filmed like last week, and I really didn't like it because it was like so cut up. It was bad. And so I'm going to re-practice that, rewrite that out, and try to work on scripts. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Hope you having a wonderful week and enjoying my 31-day challenge. I know today is pretty much talking about pretty much nothing. Sometimes if you're trying to do these challenges, you try to come up with all the stuff you need to do when you have 20 different other things you want to do, but yet you still want to film. I don't know. I probably didn't have to do it today because I am still filming. I'm filming 3 other videos today. So this will be 4 videos today. I don't know how many of them actually get edited. I'll probably just edit this one in CapCut because there's not a lot to it. It's just cut the front, cut the back, and then upload it. Maybe go on the computer when I do my start editing some of these ones and put a thumbnail in it. Still trying to figure out how to put a thumbnail off of my phone. I can make them on my phone, but uploading them is the thing I was having problems with. Excuse me. You want to see more of 31-day challenge in this exciting world of nonsense and absolutely nothing? Go and see some of my other videos. Tell me what you think, and if you have any recommends that I can do to make them better in the future, I'm all ears. I won't get into it right away, but once I get done with the 31-day challenge and I have a chance to actually do some quality stuff that I'm not trying to talk of the rest of the, from the seat of my pants, and time to study and do proper stuff, get all my stuff done, then yeah, hopefully it'll get better. Actually, it is getting better day to day. All right, I need to stop talking because I am totally rambling now. See you next time. Love y'all.